Alright, I believe we are live. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Sportsball Live. If anyone's around, make your presence known so we can get this party started. Hello, hello. Is anybody still there? Oh shit. Are we live, guys? I don't know. Oh, shit's breaking. Shit breaking, it's not good. What is going on? What's going on? Alright, we got something. Do we got something? Alright, hello, hello, hello. You guys hear me? Shh. Oh, shoot. Hello. Hello, hello. Can any of you good people hear me? If so, let me know. Alright. For those who are here, welcome to Sportsball Live. I am your gracious host, Das Wolfman. We got a lot of crazy stuff going on in the NFL right now. We had Browns doing Brown things. We had probably the craziest ending to a game I've ever heard of in football. In terms of possible fights. There was a fight that was insane. We had Cleveland Browns and the Pittsburgh Steelers go at each other. The Browns won 21-7, but I don't know. Browns looked like garbage. You had the Steelers look like even hotter garbage. So, who's the hottest garbage in the league? I don't know. Either way, let's start out with that game. You had the Cleveland Browns and the Pittsburgh Steelers go after each other on Thursday Night Football in prime time. That was kind of a shit show. Pittsburgh couldn't get anything going, really. The only reason why they scored was because you had a shitload of penalties going on. Steelers are at 5-6, and the Browns are at 5-6. So both teams are at 5-6. So that fight that went down, that was okay. What happened was Mason Rudolph completed a pass to, I think it was Juju's. I didn't see the end of the game. I watched it until like 11 minutes left in the game. You had Juju Smith-Schuster completed a pass from Mason Rudolph. After the pass was completed, Garrett hit Rudolph late. Scuffle breaks out between the two. Mason tries to rip off the helmet of Mason Garrett. And then you had Mason Rudolph kicking Myles Garrett in the nuts. Then Garrett rips off Mason Rudolph's helmet. And then Mason goes back after Garrett, and then Garrett smacked. Jesus. Oh my. That was kind of scary. My headset decided to yell at me. Ooh, that was interesting. Either way, you had Myles Garrett tried to fucking kill Mason Rudolph right there, because you had Myles Garrett attempt to... No, he hit Mason Rudolph on the head with his helmet. Not Myles Garrett's helmet. Mason Rudolph. He hit Mason Rudolph with his own helmet. So he hit it with the soft part, kind of the area where the face mask connects to the helmet, the bottom side of that. And you had another Steelers player get involved after the fact, kicking him after Garrett got knocked to the ground, and then you had another Brown fly in and knock Mason to the ground after the fact as well. It was a mess. You got Garrett suspended indefinitely. Steelers player got suspended for 3 games, and the other Browns player that was involved got suspended for 1. So, onwards to the rankings. We got, this week for rankings, we got Tank Bowl, Super Bowl, Division, Wild Card, and Football Hell. There is no purgatory anymore for these teams. It is straight to hell. So, for that, we already got a couple chats going on. Odds of Jimmy Garoppolo winning the MVP. Oh, he's got some pretty tough competition this year. You got Lamar Jackson, who is having himself a year. He's got some quick feet. He can rush the ball. He can pass the ball. He's a pretty good threat. He's got that sophomore year gig. We saw what he was capable of the year prior, but God, my headset's freaking out. Yeah, I had to get a drink there. Yeah, Myles. Oh, we're past the Myles Garrett thing. I keep going back to that because that's such a hot topic. Jimmy Garoppolo, he had 4 touchdowns for 400 yards. Yeah, that wasn't too bad. He still has to complete with Lamar Jackson, who is having himself a pretty good year. You got him going. I don't know the exact stats, but he's got a bunch of. He's rushing a lot, and he's got a pretty good chunk of passing yardage. All right, first 2 teams going on the list. You got... Oh, hello. Sorry about that. You got the Cleveland Browns and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Oh, both of these guys, I believe, should go under football hell. Pittsburgh Steelers, after that loss, they fall to 5-6, and the Cleveland Browns improve actually to 5-6. All right. Next game we have we've got the Chicago Bears and the Los Angeles Rams. Los Angeles Rams come away with that 17-7. The Bears are just bad right now, dude. I don't know what's going on there. I don't know what's a bigger disappointment this year, the Cleveland Browns or the Chicago Bears, because Mac is not performing the way the Bears paid him for. Oh, I'm tired for some reason. Oh my god. Alright. Yeah, Khalil Mack is is not performing the way the Bears want him to. Mitch Trubisky's not playing much better than a journeyman second string quarterback. Tariq Cohen he is nowhere to be seen in terms of where they're supposed to. Their defense is a mess. And basically their entire team is just a giant ball of meh. Jeez, what is going on? The Bears are sitting at 4-7, and the Rams are sitting at 7-4. So, at this point, I think I have the Rams sitting in the wild card position. Should the Bears keep Trubisky? At this current point, it's looking less and less likely because during that game, Trubisky had a hip injury, which I have no idea if it's 100% legit. But the way Trubisky is playing right now, I do not think so. I think the Bears also have the Bears also put Matt Nagy on notice because since the double doink, Matt Nagy's been kind of they went through all this trouble grabbing a new kicker. The off-season's been pretty hectic for them. What about Cedric Benson's return to the Bengals? Oh, I'm not 100% sure about that one. Cedric Benson, I need a refresher on that one. The Bears, right now, I'm putting them in football hell because I'm not 100. Jeez, my headset's screaming at me for some stupid reason. You've got. I'm not 100% sure who Cedric Benson is. So, yeah, I might have to get back to you on that one. I'm really not 100% sure who the bigger disappointment is. You got the Bears, who people were saying they were going to make a pretty decent playoff run. And you got the Browns, who people were saying we're going to have a really good year. They had the hype train going before the preseason. So, I don't know. You got Baker Mayfield, who is coming off. He had a decent year last year. You got OBJ. You've got a few other talented guys over on the Browns. But losing Myles Garrett, Myles Garrett is one of their top defensive players. So that's going to be a pretty nasty hit for them. Now, either way, I don't know, that's a can of worms I kind of don't want to get into right now. All right, New England Patriots topping the Philadelphia Eagles. Oh, the Eagles are currently around 500 right now, and the Patriots sitting at 10-1. Now the Patriots, Tom Brady did not have a good game. Fantasy-wise, he sucked. Like, very, very bad. He was terrible. He didn't even crack 10 in the fantasy scores, so I don't know. The dude is 41 years old. He's been in the league for almost 20 years. So, I don't know. Is Tom Brady's magic running out, or do you think the Patriots can get at least a couple of years out of him yet? As of right now, I don't think that he's gonna... It's gonna be a really tough year for the Patriots, because I don't know who their backup is. I know they got rid of Jimmy G a few years ago, and now he's at the 49ers, and look at the 49ers now. They only have one loss to their record, and they're making a very convincing run at the Super Bowl. All right, biggest draft bust in NFL history. Oh, man. Oh, there's a lot. Oh, boy. Oh, man. I'd have to say, I don't know, man. Trent Richardson's up there. Ron Dane's there. Monte Ball. You got Johnny Football there as well. There's a few notables there. Oh, shut up, headset. Jeez. Hey, Sam, can you hear me all right? If you can hear me clear, just put a thumbs up in the chat. All right. All right. The Eagles are not doing too hot, so sitting at 6-5. That's another disappointment of the season, honestly. So I'm putting them in football hell because they're mediocre. You had Aguilar drop another key pass. Oh, I feel bad for him. I seriously do. Oh, man. Oh, jeez, that was terrible. Oh, that poor man. God damn it. Oh, jeez. No, wait, no, Edelman threw another touchdown pass. It was either Brady that threw the pass to Edelman or Edelman threw the pass. I think it was Edelman who threw that. No, Edelman threw that pass. Huh. Oh, alright. Alright, Edelman, I see you. Not bad, not bad. Alright, the Cincinnati Bengals got trounced by the Oakland Raiders, who are currently sitting at 6-4. The Bengals are still winless. Ladies and gentlemen, our first entry to the Tank Bowl. Our first Tank Bowl contestant. And the Raiders, who are currently doing pretty good. They got the wild card spot. Yeah, the Bungles going off of the Tank Bowl. Unfortunately, the priority has changed. Tua is unfortunately done for the year. He had a pretty nasty hip injury. He dislocated his hip along with a posterior wall fracture. So he is, honestly, I'm thinking Tua's fucked. That's putting it out there. Tua is fucked. So the tank target for this year will probably be either Burrow or Chase Young, who Burrow has a pretty convincing joust at the Heisman, but I think a certain running back from Wisconsin begs to differ. Because if you haven't heard, Jonathan Taylor recently broke Herschel Walker's rushing record. So yeah, that's good. Jesus, shush. You know what? Screw you, charging cord. I don't need you. Alright. So, yeah, Tua's hurt. Burrow may be the top tank grab for the team who loses out, which will most likely be the Bungles, because they're sitting at they haven't won a game all year. They are hella bad. I mean, seriously. Granted, they did score a touchdown. The score was 10-17. So, if you got... Still, they are terrible. I think they honestly have a shot at completely losing out this season. So, you're sitting at... If they go 0-17, that'll be hilarious. That will honestly be bad. I'd honestly feel bad for him, to be honest. That would suck. Alright. As for moving on to next game, we got Arizona going up against San Francisco. San Francisco squeaks away 36-26. Jimmy Garoppolo had himself a day. Holy cow. He completed 34 out of 45 catches for 424 yards, 4 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. That's incredible. That man, there's a reason why I call him Jimmy Jesus. That's why. Kyler Murray, on the other hand, he's not doing too bad. It's his first year. Still they're 3-7-1. Or is it 3-8-1 now? I don't know. No, they're a week behind. San Francisco's currently sitting at 10-1, while the Cardinals are currently sitting at 3-8-1. They are in football hell. And we have our first Super Bowl contender. We've got San Francisco 49ers. I'll put the Cardinals in football hell right now because a tie isn't a win, it isn't a loss. So that's not sitting pretty. Thoughts on Minnesota leading the Big Ten West? Oh, we'll get back to that. Now, all said and done, Kyler Murray isn't having that bad of a season. Even though the records suck, he's good. Just give him a little time. If the Cardinals don't decide to absolutely go the way of the Indianapolis Colts, he should have a pretty good career. All right. Next game. You've got the Buffalo Bills beating the Miami Dolphins. Oh my God. I honestly thought, the Dolphins finally got put in their place. Oh my God. They still won 2, which is not good. The Dolphins were hell-bent on ruining their own tank. Yet, the Buffalo Bills put them in their place so the Miami Dolphins can remain in Tank Bowl. I should have tank offs in there. I don't know. The Buffalo Bills, they played good. Granted, they were playing Miami. Their defense kind of had a little bit of a The Bills still won 37-20. I don't get why the Dolphins are still trying to fuck up their own tank. I mean, seriously. Fitzpatrick he's a good journeyman, but he is not a good starter. Yes, let's look at him. His beard is dope. He's got a dope beard. He's got a really awesome beard. The defense for the Bills, they had a little bit of a hiccup. They are stout. They probably have the best. They have one of the best defenses in the AFC. Seriously. Josh Allen had completed 21 of 33 passes for 256 yards, 3 touchdowns. And Ryan Fitzpatrick completed 32 of 45 for 323 yards for 12 points. So that's Miami's still. They're trying to fuck up their own tank for some stupid ass reason. I don't know. All right, Jacksonville Jaguars beat the Indianapolis Colts. No, they got beat by the Indianapolis Colts 33-13. Oh, well, this week saw the return of Big Dick Nick. Yes, Nick Foles has returned. Yes, but it is too late. It is too late to save them or finish off the tank. The Jaguars are in football hell. And the Colts, they are without Brissett, so that's kind of a problem. Oh, Brissett is back. All right, he went 15 out of 24, completing 148. Had a touchdown, pick, and 16 points. He had a couple rushers. He had a couple of rushing touchdowns. As for Big Dick Nick, 33 out of 47, 296 yards, 2 touchdowns, a pick, and 21 FPTS, whatever the fuck that is. How big, Nick? Nick Foles. It's a sports ball meme. What do you think about Minnesota beating Penn State? Oh, get back to that. Let's get through the NFL first. All right, the Dallas Cowboys beat on the Detroit Lions. How about them Cowboys? Them Cowboys are now 7-4, while them Detroit Lions are 3-7-1. I don't know how big Nick is. Forget about it. It's an NFL meme. It's a sports ball meme. Shut up. Prescott had himself a pretty good day. He had 29 out of 46. Ouch. And he still completed for 444 yards, 3 touchdowns, and no picks. That's not that bad. Zeke Elliott had 16 attempts for 45 yards. He had a touchdown. Prescott also had 6 attempts for 18. However, he did not get a touchdown. In case you guys are wondering, Randall Cobb, he had 7 receptions. Had 4 receptions, actually. He was targeted 7 times, had 4 receptions for 115 yards and a touchdown. His longest was 49 yards. And for Detroit, Driscoll completed 15 out of 26 for 209 yards, 2 touchdowns. And yes, Stafford is done for the year. He had a pretty nasty back injury, so he is out for 6 weeks. So the Lions are not going to get him back for the rest of the year. Thoughts on Dallas possibly paying Dak $40 million? What? $40 million? Jesus! Are you serious? Wow! $40 million. If I'm not mistaken, that'll make him one of the highest paid players in the NFL. Wow! You think Cobb is having a better year this year than he did last year with Green Bay? It's a stretch. Are you excited to watch Driscoll versus Daniel Thanksgiving Day matchup? I don't know. That's probably going to be a shit show. That's most likely going to be a shit show because it's not good. Yes, I really haven't seen much of Driscoll. I've seen Daniel, though. He's all right. All right. Next game, we've got the New Orleans Saints pounding the absolute shit out of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. 34-17. Drew Brees and Tehill. Drew Brees threw for 28 passes out of 35 attempts for 228 yards and 3 touchdowns. However, for Tampa Bay, Jameis Winston had 30 out of 51 for 313 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 4 interceptions. Ladies and gentlemen, the famous Jameis turnover bakery is back in business. Thoughts on the AFC and NFC this year? Ugh. I really don't know. The NFC is pretty stacked this year because you got, of course, you got the Niners, who are absolute beasts. How many people are watching right now? Anyway, I kind of want to know. Oh. Small view. It's not too bad. Oh shit. Whoops. All right. AFC, you got the Patriots, but they're kind of in a slide right now. Wilson or Lamar for MVP? I honestly don't know. You got, both are having some pretty good years. You got Lamar on a sophomore year. He's running a lot. Because he's crazy. Kirk Cousins, thoughts on Kirk Cousins being 5th in the MVP race? I don't know what to say about that. I honestly don't. Alright, also for rushing, Jameis had 2 attempts for 23 yards. His longest was 23 yards. And Dar Agumbawale, a Wisconsin alum. He had 2 attempts for, unfortunately, he had 0 yards out of that. Womp. Oh well. Next game, we had the Denver Broncos barely getting beat by the Minnesota Vikings. Denver, you fucking blew it. That's all I'm going to say about that. You fucking blew it. I mean, seriously, you blew a 20-point lead and got beat by the Minnesota Vikings. Broncos, you had one job. Seriously. Now, Vikings are 8-3, but I am not worried. I honestly am not, because A, Green Bay has a better record, and B, we hold the tiebreaker over them, so suck on that. Where did Monte Ball go wrong? He couldn't stay out of trouble, dude. When he went into the NFL, he had gotten some pretty nasty legal trouble. Yeah, I'm okay. He got in some pretty nasty legal trouble, and he lasted 2 years, and then he was done. He didn't He didn't see that much playing time, honestly. Which actually sucks. Cedric Benson's return to the... Okay, that... Whatever. I don't care. Denver falls to 3-7. Well, the Vikings improved to 8-3. Not worried. Allen completes 17 out of 39 attempts for 240 yards, threw a touchdown and a pick. Minnesota, however, Kirk Cousins threw 29 out of 35 for 319 yards, 3 touchdowns, and no picks. What happened to Eddie Lacy? Oh. Yeah, he didn't last long in the NFL. He didn't last very long either. He had a few good years with the Pack. Then he went to Seattle. He hung out there for a couple years, and he just fell off the map. I honestly don't know. Alright, I just had to get a drink. Alright. The next game. The Baltimore Ravens. Oh, man. Wow. Baltimore Ravens absolutely destroying the Houston Texans. 41-7. Yikes. Deshaun Watson, he's still a good quarterback. Don't get me wrong, he's still a good quarterback, but they're Baltimore Ravens. Holy mother. Yikes. Sitting at 8-2. Sitting at 8-2, you've got... Oh, those are... Yeah, they are current, though. Currently sitting at 8-2, Lamar Jackson, he is a beast. And Deshaun Watson didn't have himself a bad game. He had... threw 18 out of 29 for 169 yards and 1 pick. Ouch. But he's still a good quarterback. He just had an egg. Hyde, yeah. And a Crown, who's that guy? He had 1 attempt. Oh, excuse me. McCrone, he's probably the backup. Do you think JJ is going to retire in the offseason? No. Baltimore... Lamar Jackson had 17 out of 24 for 222 yards, 4 touchdowns. And we saw the return of RG3. RG3 had 2 completions out of 2 attempts for 15 yards. And Lamar Jackson also rushed 9 times for 86 yards. It's most likely going to be Lamar Jackson getting the MVP because the dude can run, the dude can throw. He is the ultimate dual threat quarterback in the NFL right now. I mean, seriously. That dude is amazing. Who do you think is going to win tomorrow, Colts or Texans? Oh, that's going to be a good one. I don't know. We'll have to wait. We'll have to see about that one. I think that'll be a pretty good game. So, yeah, Lamar Jackson, there's no stopping that dude. All right, we had a tank. All right, this next game is a tank ball between the butt fumble of the New York Jets and the Washington Deadskins. The butt fumble won 34-17. The Lowell Jets improved to 3-7, while the Deadskins fall to 1-9. Sam Darnold threw 19 for 30 for 293 yards, 4 touchdowns, and a pick. And Powell threw 1 attempt for nothing. Do you think Myles Garrett is going to win the defensive? Oh my. I had a... oh man. Oh. No. Bad. Bad. Get rid of that. Get rid of it now. Oh my god. No, I do not think Myles Garrett will get the defensive MVP because he is suspended for the rest of the year. So suck on that. Woo! Oh. Also, both teams, both the Steelers and the Browns got fined $250,000 for the actions last Thursday. I mean, that was terrible. Jesus. Neither team was innocent in that one. You had... I'm just beating a dead horse here. You had fucking Mason Rudolph trying to rip off Garrett's helmet. He also kicked him in the nuts. Or kneed him in the nuts, whatever. Then you had Garrett ripping off Mason Rudolph's helmet and smacking him upside the head with it. Then you had another... It had the Steelers center punching and kicking Garrett while he was on the ground after he got tackled by another Steeler. And then you got another Browns player flying in and running him into... running over Rudolph after the fact. Rudolph's a bitch. That's all I gotta say. He is a whiny bitch. I was kind of about Mason Rudolph, and now seeing that, he's a bitch. He's a pussy. Jeez. He was just trying to put Rudolph's helmet back on for him. Oh my god. Oh, I'm not into crude humor like that. That's funny. That's kind of funny. Oh, that was we had the Tank Bowl, Deadskins. Where are the Deadskins? There are the Deadskins. They get Tank Bowl along with the Jets. Jets get Tank Bowl. Oh shit, I forgot to do the... Oh fuck, I forgot to do the... I forgot to do these guys. Damn it. Alright. Who else did I forget to do? I forgot to do a couple of people. Damn. God damn it. Alright. New Orleans, Tampa Bay. Oh, I forgot to do a lot of people. Jeez. I forgot to do the Colts. How are the Colts doing? Uh, 6-4. Colts. Wild card. I'll put Colts under wild card. If you want me to put anybody anywhere else, let me know. Saints are division. Saints are going to win their division. Minnesota, put them in wild card. Because they got to play Green Bay again. Along with a few other people. Broncos are in football hell. Houston. I already did Houston. No, I forgot to do the... No, I forgot the Patriots. Shit. Yeah, I'm putting the Patriots in division because Tom Brady, he's not looking good. I mean, seriously, he's slouching. He's slumping, dude. He's 41 years old. Starting to show his age. Do you think the NFC South has the best wide receivers for a division? Oh. I mean, you got Julio Jones. You got Larry Fitzgerald as well. So, yeah, I'd have to say they are. They're not that bad, actually. They've got decent wide receivers. All right. The next Sunday game. Oh, I forgot a lot of people. Jeez. Dallas and Detroit. Dallas. Putting Dallas under division. Lions are football hell. Because they're garbage. Jameis, yeah, put the... where do you think I should put the Buccaneers? Tank Bowl or football hell? Until I hear different, Michael Thomas, Julio, Mike Evans, Chris Godwin, yeah. Hey, you guys in the comment section, where do you think I should put the Buccaneers? Football hell? Should I leave them in football hell, or should I move them up to tank bowl? Yeah, for now, I'll leave them in football hell. So why not? They suck. I don't care. All right, final Sunday game. You had the Atlanta Falcons beat the piss out of the Carolina Panthers. Oh, Panthers are not looking good right now. Jeez. It's after Cam went down, they're not doing good. Sitting at 5-5, they're gonna be in football hell. They're in football hell because honestly, that's, you keep getting the piss beaten out of you like that. Then you're not gonna get very far. They've got 5 wins, so they're not gonna get a good pick. Allen threw for 31 out of 50 attempts, 225 yards, no touchdowns, and 4 picks. Yikes. And Atlanta, they're going to get cast into football hell as well. Matt Ryan had 21 out of 31 attempts completed for 311 yards and 1 touchdown. Falcons are trying to fuck up their own tank. As of right now, the Falcons are fucking up their own tank, so they're going under football hell. Alright, last game this week. We've got the Chiefs beat the Los Angeles Chargers. Mahomes is back, so yay, I guess. Pat Mahomes threw out of 32 for 182. Stats got away on me for a second. 182 yards, a touchdown, and a pick. Pat Mahomes also had 5 rushing attempts for 59 yards. His longest was a 24-yard scamper. And for the Chargers, you had Phillip Rivers, 28 out of 52 for 353 yards, which was kind of terrible. Threw a touchdown and 4 picks. He's turning himself into an older version of Jameis. Melvin Gordon, Wisconsin alum, had 14 attempts, rushed for 69 yards. His longest was 21. And Kelsey, in case you guys want to know, was targeted 10 times for 7 receptions for 92 yards and a touchdown. All right. The Chargers are sitting at 4-7. They are football hell. And right now, I got throw the Chiefs in wild card. So why not? Chiefs are slumping a little bit, sitting at 7-4. Oh. Yeah, we'll leave him in. We'll leave him there. Winston for MVP. It's going to be Lamar, buddy. Sorry. All right, bye-week teams. Bye-week teams. Bye-week teams. Everybody loves those bye-week teams. All right. Bye-week teams. All right. Starting off with Green Bay, because that's going to be the easiest one. Green Bay, division or Super Bowl? Division or Super Bowl? Division for right now, because they're looking hot. We've got San Francisco this week, so that's going to be a pretty tough challenge. As of right now, as far as I know, we're 3-point underdogs. So, who knows? Seattle Seahawks. Right, Hawks are doing all right. You got Russell Wilson having a pretty good year. Yeah, he goes wild card. The New York Derp. Where should I put the Derp? Yeah, we'll look up record for the Derp. Until then, I am throwing them under. I'm gonna throw them under football hell. Because they deserve it, kind of. Alright, what's the record for the Derp? Alright, Derp plays the Derp are currently 2-8. Tank Bowl. And the Titans. Tennessee Titans 5-5. Football hell. Cast them into football hell. Alright. That takes care of the NFL. What do you guys think? Does it look good? Anyone you think I should move? Realistically? Alright. So, next up, we move on to the Big Ten. We've got 2 weeks left in the Big Ten in the college football season. Sad face. Mega sad face there. Oh well. Where does time fly? I mean, seriously. Alright, the first game we have, Northwestern beat UMass 45-6. UMass sucks. And Northwestern got their first win of the year. Northwestern is garbage. They are garbage. Oh, they are 2-8. Never mind, but they're still garbage. That's all I'm going to say about that. Michigan State got the piss beaten out of them by Michigan, 44-10. Ugh, what is going on with the Spartans this year? I mean, seriously. Last year, the Spartans were a decent team. This year, they are hot garbage. What the fuck is going on with them? Michigan, Michigan's bull eligible. I don't see them going into the Big Ten champs. Going into the Big Ten championship, really. So you've got sitting at 8-2, so they are officially eligible. Sparty is 4-6. Garbage. Trash team. Yeah. All right, Wisconsin beat Nebraska 37-21. Yeah, I'm happy. And with that game, history has been made. Jonathan Taylor broke Herschel Walker's rushing record. So I'm happy about that. Wisconsin improves to 8-2. Well, Nebraska falls to 4-6. Right now, we need help. If we want to get into the Big Ten championship, we're going to need some help. Because, legit, you've got Minnesota, who is a legit team right now. I hate to say it. Honestly, I really hate to say it, but Minnesota is legit. If we want that axe back, we better step it up. Legit. Alright. Penn State beat Indiana 34-27. Oh, those are two good teams there. You got... I think Indiana's gonna be bowl eligible, I think. Penn State, I don't think they're gonna be winning. I don't think they'll win the conference. But with Ohio State going to the Natty, they might. I don't know. I'll throw them in there right now, just because we need to have somebody in Big Ten champs. Indiana's a pretty solid team. They're sitting at 7-3. So, yeah, they're definitely bowl eligible. Which bowl are they going to get to? I don't know. Nebraska! I forgot to do Nebraska. Fuck. What's going on? I'm forgetting to do people today. What the hell? I don't know. Alright. Nebraska is sitting at 4-6. They are garbage. They are garbage. They are garbaggio. Garbage. Alright, Ohio State pounded the hell out of Rutgers, 56-21. Rutgers are currently sitting at... Oh, last I checked, they were doing alright. Rutgers are sitting at... No, never mind. Rutgers are sitting at 2-8. They are trash. And Ohio State... If everything goes right for them, they're going to the Natty. I mean, seriously. Alright, so... Anyone else? Oh, we had a few people on the bottom. No. We have... For the last game this week, we had Minnesota got beat by Iowa. That'll put some ice on them for a little bit. Yes! I don't think that's going to slow them down, though. This is just for right now. Iowa, they're doing good. They're bowl eligible right now. Illinois is also doing well. I gotta see what the record is. They play... Who do they play next week? I know we play Purdue. I know next week we play Purdue, so... Oh, they play Iowa. Oh, Illinois is sitting at 6-4. Oh, they're bowl eligible. At present, Illinois is bowl eligible, but that could change in a pretty hot second. All right, Maryland. They play Nebraska. How good is Maryland right now? 3-7. They are garbage. And of course, rounding out next week, we play. We play Purdue, who is 4-6. Purdue is meh. They gotta. They're all right. So. Oh yeah, one final point I want to leave off on. The Milwaukee Brewers got new uniforms. Woo! I saw them on Twitter and pretty much anywhere. They are dope. They are legit dope. They got the new navy blue ones. Those are really, really nice. I want one. The problem is, though, they're like $400. So, yeah, that kind of ticks me off a little bit. Alright, I'm gonna end the stream here, guys. Thank you so much for watching. And as always, I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye!